What are your
And
thoughts on using something like deleted scenes as a reader magnet instead? Say if you cut a chapter from the book because you realize it doesn't move the story along, but it maybe fleshes out a character's relationships and it's kind of cute or kind of funny,
yes,
but it just doesn't fit the book.
I like that a lot. In the cookie book, I have just kind of a list. Here's a list of like 30 things that might be cool for a reader magnet. And one of those things is like deleted scenes. I think of it like what am I trying to say? Like DVD extras, right? So if you think about what's on a DVD extra, commentary about something, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, epilogues, extended this, whatever, anything that like could have come into the book, could have wound up in the book, but ended up not being, appeals again to those super fans that we were talking about. So most people, certainly anyone who doesn't know your books, but most people might be like, I don't care about a deleted scene. And I would actually not care about most deleted scenes, but you know what? For some things that I really love, I would want to see them. Other things that work really well are like a scene that is already in the book, but written from a different point of view. Romance or anything that's really romance adjacent, like some UF has like heavy romance subplots, that kind of thing. They love to see, you know, the meet cute from the hero's point of view instead of the heroine's, or the first time that they, you know, hook up or whatever. People love a flipped point of view scene. Those are also really easy to write because you've already got all the dialogue and all of the action beats. So you just flip it, and then you got to read it real carefully to make sure, you know, you got your dialogue tags right, and nobody knows anything they shouldn't know. But those are pretty easy because you're kind of repurposing stuff you already wrote. I love those. I absolutely love them. So yeah, I think you should. Alternate scenes. So I wrote this scene and then that didn't work out. So I ended up writing it a little bit differently. And here's where it kind of diverted, but this is how it looked the first time through. The only problem with that is that you want to make sure that you don't put yourself in a position where you're getting responses from readers who are like, well, you shouldn't have deleted that one because it's better than the one you published. So, because as we've discussed, some people don't know how to not say everything that they think. And you don't want to get a bunch of backseat writers, you know, who are sending you emails about things. But if you have the right sort of fan base and they're not going to like decide they know how to write your books better than you, that's a great thing to share with them because it makes them feel, you know, like you're sharing, which is nice.
Yeah, I have some deleted scenes I wrote from the hero's point of view. And his point of view was originally going to be in book two. And when I was editing book two, I thought, you know what, this is cute and funny, but it adds absolutely nothing to the story. There is no point in me including that. And I've had a few people tell me I need to repurpose it as a reader magnet, and I mostly just keep forgetting.
You should definitely give it a try. People would probably love it. And I like, hats off to you for recognizing that, because that is truly the definition of killing your darlings, when something is just so great and you're like, oh man, but it does not belong here. This is just self-indulgent. I'm going to pull it. The good news is you can pull it and you can still get some benefit out of it. And that's the victory condition as far as I'm concerned. That's a win-win.